Well, students across the First Coast are heading back to school today, have headed back to school, I guess, by this point. But an in school tutoring assistance program is coping with a significant financial cutback. Here to tell us about it and their hopes to resolve it, I am joined by Allishia Bauman, Senior Vice President and Executive Director of City Year Jacksonville. Good morning, Allishia.
Good morning.
We're also joined by Quintin Griffin, Interim Director of Impact at City Year Jacksonville. Quintin, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So, first of all, just tell us what is happening this school year. What's going on with the federal funding cuts as it impacts City Year Jacksonville?
Sure. So we're a national organization. Our headquarters is based out of Boston, and we receive AmeriCorps funding nationally. And several of our locations received a federal cut from AmeriCorps. The larger AmeriCorps funding was cut, and we are one of the largest AmeriCorps funded programs in the country.
And so City Year is the design is actually like the AmeriCorps kind of designed off the Peace Corps model, right? But it's an agency where people go into the schools. They are working to help kids, grow and flourish. It's a tutoring program. Sure. What does this mean, practically speaking, for the schools that you service?
Well, for us in Jacksonville, we're resilient. So we're getting creative with our service and really intentional. So we've had to create a resilient staffing model and stay flat for the most part. So we're not expanding into more schools necessarily. We were able to stay in the number of schools that we receive. We have a really balanced revenue model, so that's helpful for us. We get a lot of community support, school district support, city support, public, private. So it's balanced, but it does mean we're limited in the expansion efforts. But we're trying to get creative.
Yeah. And Quintin, you're now director of the Impact at City Year program, but you also went to a school that was a City Year school, and then you also did work as a City Year what do you call that?
Student success
coach.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that evolution.
For sure, yeah. So I was a student at Ed White High School. I graduated in 2010. And at the time, actually, we didn't have City Year at the school, but then later City Year did become a part of Ed White High School. And I joined not knowing that, but when I joined City Year, they placed me back at Ed White High School.
Oh,
and that
fun.
was a really good opportunity to connect with students, because I was like, oh, I used to go here. And immediately that was a bridge that I was able to make with those students. And 10 years later, I'm still working for City Year.
Yeah. And so right now, City Year is not in a high school locally. Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct. But we did just enter into middle schools again this year. So we're serving at Landmark Middle School and Westside Middle School as well.
And is there a sense as to kind of where the most need is, whether it's, K through 5 or middle school or high school?
Every kid could use our support. That's from my experience. I worked on all 3 levels now, and I see the benefit of our student success coaches on each level, really helping kids find their voice when they are going through their education, taking control of their education as well, and just making those right decisions throughout the day. It works on all 3 levels.
Yeah, it's beautiful because our young people are in schools before school starts until after school ends. They're there 50 hours a week, and our model can service elementary, middle, and high school. It's based off of kind of partnership with our school district and where they see we could help fill the most gaps.
And so how did they, and when it comes to a school, like if you were in Ed White and then you're not in Ed White, what is happening there? Is that a district decision? Is that a funding decision?
It's based off of sort of the ideas that we're not there forever, but that we're helping to bridge some gaps.
Okay.
And so if a school gets to a good place, then maybe we can move on and help another school. And so we partner really closely with our district leadership to determine what those schools are from year to year.
So given this funding situation that you're in right now, I mean, what is it that you are asking either of the school district or the schools themselves or the parents or the community?
Well, I think from a community standpoint, if anybody was sort of watching at the end of the last school year, we had a match campaign that was really, really successful. And so we exceeded our match campaign, which helped us bridge funding gaps really beautifully. So I would say from a community standpoint, there is no amount that is not helpful. Any way that we, from a funding standpoint, any amount is helpful. And then just learning about not only our work, but the incredible work of the school district that's happening locally and how to get plugged into schools, I think is a beautiful way.
And Quintin, just based on your own experience, would you encourage people to get involved in City Year Jacksonville? I mean, has it been a good
Absolutely.
experience for you?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're a young person between the ages of 18 and 25, that's like the range that we will hire a student success coach. Absolutely. It's a wonderful program, teaches you a lot of life skills, but also you get to like find passion in the work that you do.
And what kind of skill set do those kids need when they're coming to join the program?
Oh, a lot of them, they're either fresh out of high school, or maybe they're doing a gap year for college, or maybe they just finished college and they, want to start their career. They learn. We have a multitude of things that we do, but they learn skills for like workforce development. We have pathways that they can go into if they want to get into teaching, if they want to remain inside of a nonprofit sphere. There's a lot of things that they can do.
At a baseline, I think a young person coming in with a heart to service is number
Yes.
one, and
Yep.
we teach them how to do everything else.
Yep.
And you get some money for school too when you're done.
Yep.
So
All right. Well, Allishia Bauman, Quintin Griffin, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Good luck with all your work.
thank
Thank
you.
you so much.